Okay, there goes the sound, people. I seem a little grainy. I don't know. Am I grainy? I look a little grainy. Maybe I should turn the brightness just a little here on this one. Maybe I'll just go to the brightness instead of the... Yeah, let's try this. And let's get rid of some of that noise. There should be... Yeah, we've got video noise. Elgato video noise, okay. Let's see if we can get rid of that video noise. That shouldn't be there. So let's try this. Elgato. Domo arigato, Mr. Elgato. Video noise. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. No more video noise. Look at that. Look at us. We're doing it. We're doing it. Hey, look at us, everybody. We're doing good here. Look at this. I'm looking at you and that and this. Why do I got no sound? I don't know. I got no sounds over here. Brap, Francesco, Steve, what's up? Let me just go over my sound settings here real fast. Let me make sure I didn't turn off the chat last night, which is a possibility. No, it's on. Okay. Hey, there he is. Jimbo. Oh. No, my speakers are on. Oh, I've got the wrong sound device chosen. Here we go. We're good. Give me a second. My sound is up. No, device is not showing up. Explains everything. All right, let me go into the Bluetooth and reconnect. Here we go. We'll have sound in just a second. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, there he is. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we've got sound and great. Discord was all the way up. I don't need it that loud. Fuck that shit. Okay, I don't know why it does that shit. And Microsoft Edge. Cool. System sound all the way up. You hear that even though I have system sounds turned all the way down. It's funny. That's a system sound and you shouldn't hear it. So, the good news on the crypto market.
Brop all day.
Coming in.
How we doing?
We're doing good. The news is that the
Billy
altcoin
Valentine.
season is starting.
What happened? You were uber clear for a few days. Now you've downated again, with the new cam still there. Morning.
No, I turned off video noise.
Francesco Moro.
I could turn the brightness up. It'll help.
Ehala.
Hold on. I'm still at 1080. Let me turn the brightness up. I think that'll help. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too crazy with it, but there's a coldness to this camera. There's like a digital feel to it that I don't like. This one is more analog looking.
Billy Valentine.
This one is more digital.
Oh, there.
Yeah. And it's so clear that it bothers me because of that digital look to it. So, I think the Aver Media is a better looking overall camera than the Elgato. Elgato. Can you say plethora? Do you know what a plethora is? Do you know what a plethora is? You do not know what a plethora is, do you?
Francesco Moro. Casper, what's up?
So,
So Diane Feinstein's staff announced her retirement for her without her knowledge. They're just like, you're done, bitch. We're telling everybody that you quit. She's like, I didn't know I quit. Oh, she's psychotic. These people, we forget how old they are. And their brains stop working.
Francesco Moro. Facing smiling.
Nice, nice. Let's see what's going on over there in the Rumble sphere. Let's refresh that action. Okay, great. Notlin. Good, good, good. There, you found me. Great. You can see that our crypto is up, and great news on the crypto space today. This was supposedly the start of, remember I told you March? Everything was going to start going up in March. I said, don't worry, we're going to get steps up, but when March hits, we're going up. The whole market's going to go crazy, right? According to Carl the Moon and Lark Dumbass Davis, both of them say that the bull market is beginning today. The bear market ends today. I looked on my crypto, and sure enough, I'll show you what I saw. Oops. There you go. You guys could judge for yourselves. I'm just so glad to have been in this prior to this spike.
Billy Valentine.
And to be getting everybody's head in there
The same
and
thing happened to me.
trying to get all my audience into it. I'm like, okay, get ready. We're going to go up and it's going to be crazy, blah, blah, blah.
I had no idea.
It feels good.
Andrew Hay.
It feels really good.
Morning Nay.
Cops had to tell me I was under arrest. Hey, Andrew, what's up, buddy? Yeah, they got to tell you. You know, they make it official and stuff. Slap the cuffs on you. You start, the realization starts sinking in. You've lost all your freedom temporarily. Sucks to be me. So we've also got
Andrew Hay. Pretty good trying to keep my mental health in check.
We've got some good videos to watch today. I've been watching all kinds of good stuff that I want to share with you. I did watch this guy. His name is James Janney, and he's freaking great. And he's on YouTube. He's got 1.5 million subscribers. And he decided to go through his comments and start calling up the scammers. And he made a whole video about it, and it's pretty darn cool, actually. It's a good video. I don't know. I think you might find that interesting. We'll look at that maybe. And I've got a few other things that might be worth looking at as well. Valuetainment. This guy Valuetainment, I don't know how he went under my radar for so long. But he's been debating all the left-wingers and all the independents on his show. And he's really good, man. He's just like a normal dude. Reminds me of somebody that I'd be hanging out with. Like one of my friends, just a common sense guy that kind of leans right, kind of likes Donald Trump. And you can tell that he favors the right wing for whatever his reasons are. But he's really calm and he makes a lot of sense. And he listens to people and he lets them talk. And he's got a really good thing going on. And I think you guys should give him a listen. I have a feeling as soon as he starts expressing his opinions, I'm going to fucking not like him so much. I haven't really heard him say so much because he lets everyone else talk so much, which is a great thing. I was just watching a thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I don't like very. I'm not a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm a fan of science, though. And I'm a fan of the truth. And Neil has kind of sold himself out to the government to try to be a representative for the government. And so he doesn't really represent the truth anymore. It's obvious. And this guy gets him on and kind of pins him into a corner, and which I like, because that's what I would like to see these people held accountable for, their allegiance to something that might be evil, And I find it interesting, and I think he's a good interviewer, and I would hope that you guys would check him out. I got 5 minutes into the Neil deGrasse Tyson interview. It's 25 minutes long, but the first 5 minutes were fantastic,
Okay.
So this is 5 minutes before he gets gets him on a real good gotcha question. This is the beginning of what he posted. PBD podcast. It says Valuetainment on the channel.
Billy Valentine. Neil is a biased, narcissistic, self-absorbed bully that is getting off on fame, not science.
I agree. I don't know how much of a bully he is, but I agree with everything else you said. He is self-absorbed. He is narcissistic. He is biased. For him to say, I don't think I chose the universe. I believe the universe chose me. That is narcissistic as F. It really is. For a scientist to make such an outlandish narcissistic comment like that. Oh, where'd you find it?
It was all the way up in the top shelf in the closet. I just happened to see the box up here, and I thought Ben was looking for it.
Oh, Mom, thank you. This means so much.
All right.
Hi.
Okay.
This has a lot of memories. This is my father's shoe shine kit. And I asked my mom, I was like, my dad used to have this shoe shine kit. I was like,
Billy Valentine.
I'd
I say
love to
bully
have it
because he
because
puffs
I've
up
got a
when
lot of
someone
memories.
deceives and cuts them off. Bully stuff.
Hey, you put a shine on them. You put a shine on them kids like on those shoes like no other kid did. I remember you. You shine the shoes. Hey, I don't do that anymore. Hey, you said it. You said it. I didn't do it anymore. I don't do that. I'm not shining
You've
shoes.
been gone a long time. Maybe you forget. I love that scene, man. We love the same movie, man. You've been gone a long time. Maybe you forgot. I don't shine shoes no more. What's that? I said I don't shine shoes no more. I'm just breaking your balls.
God.
And they go back in and they...
Because he puffs up when someone disagrees and cuts them off. Okay, well, I think you're going to appreciate this guy because this guy knows how to handle Neil deGrasse Tyson. This guy's a phenomenal interviewer. And you're right, there's a little bullying on Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're right, he does have that. He's got like an air of like his shit don't stink. What is that? That's not necessarily narcissism. It's pompous. He's got a pompous way about him. He's very pompous. But this guy kind of calms him down, tones him down a little bit. But reins him in a little bit. And like I said, this guy's a great interviewer. I believe he's from Iran
Billy
or
Valentine.
Iraq originally.
Condescending.
So he's Arabian, and he seems like he's a Donald Trump supporter, which is weird because remember the whole Muslim ban thing from Donald Trump? It kind of makes him a hypocrite. So going in, you know that much. This guy kind of leans towards Donald Trump. And he's always asking people, what's wrong with Donald Trump? Why do you hate Donald Trump so much? He's always asking people that. It's kind of funny. I like hearing people's responses. He did David Pakman last night, and it was good because I can't stand David Pakman anymore. But I got to say, David Pakman did a really good job against this guy, and I was impressed. So, and you guys know how I feel about Pakman. I just don't like him. I don't like him as a person, as a human being. I think he's a shitty human being. But he's good at what he does, and he held up really well in this. And I'll give him credit. He held up really well in that.
From what we knew at the beginning of COVID to what we know today, what do we know about the vaccine today that we didn't know while we were all testing it in America, taking it? What have we learned now?
What do you mean testing it on America? There were tests before it was released.
9 months is not a long time to test.
No, but it was tested.
Yeah, but 9 months, the average is 5 to 10 years. I mean, 9 months is not enough.
Okay, so
I love that this guy's got some information, man. I love that, You think he's just some dude, and he's like, well, the average is 5 to 9 years, bro, so what are you talking about? And then Neil deGrasse Tyson comes back with the best answer, right? This is a great, very evenly matched battle. It's like a chess game. And Tyson says, dude, what do you want to just let the pandemic just ravage people while we're trying to come up with something that might work?
No, you have to ask. Hold on. It was tested in trials. Okay. By the way, I'm not claiming to be the expert on all this. I read all the same things.
claim
you
to be
have,
the expert
but I'm
on
a scientist,
everything, Neil.
So I read it as a scientist. Okay.
Whatever.
There were trials. That's what the point of phase 1, 2, 3 trials are all about. They are tested enough to get data on how to then advise the larger population.
Wow. You're right. You're right, Billy. He's a total bully. The way he's talking down to this guy. I didn't notice it at first, but you're right. He is a complete bully. You don't talk to people like Neil's talking to this guy. Well, it's well stated, Billy, before you even watch this. You're right. You got this guy down.
Yes, it was tested. For you to say it wasn't tested is a gap between
Billy
your awareness
Valentine.
and understanding
Good
how things
observation,
work and
bro.
what actually
Yep.
happened.
He is
it
a
was
bully.
tested. If you want it to be tested on millions of people instead of thousands,
He's being
you can put in for that.
a little
You can say, I
hyperbolic.
don't want this unless it's
He's
millions.
being,
That's
know,
okay.
Totally fine with me.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
That's
but
fine.
but the
But so based on that, do you say
He's overreacting.
let's keep testing it while the virus keeps spreading?
That's a great answer.
Okay,
That's a great
Right,
answer.
So this is the contest.
Great
between
answer,
the
and I agree.
Information you have available to you at
So,
that moment, and what's
You know,
going
he's got some
on
tools in his
outside the
toolbox,
lab.
for sure.
People are dying. Hospitals are becoming overloaded.
Look.
So,
Look.
do you say we have good data on
So if you're going to look at this as a debate, then this first point goes to Neil. He's going to win that point as far as I'm concerned. I think he did a really good job of explaining that guy why they rushed through the trial process.
the 1,000? It's not yet at 1 million. In case you wanted 1 million, are you going to say let's still do it on another? Let's wait another 6 months so we get another 1 million in
It's
here?
kind of fun, actually.
Will you do that as a public health professional?
This guy does such great debates. You know, I think I might just analyze his debates on my show. We'll do a segment. Because he's, like I said, he did David Pakman, and he has all of these famous people come on his show. I've noticed those lockers before. Isn't this funny? I've watched the show before for financial stuff. I was watching stuff about crypto or the stock market or something. Somebody I was interested in or whatever, and I remember seeing those lockers behind them, but I didn't really pick up on who the guy was. Valuetainment channel on YouTube. Valuetainment is what he's called.
I
he's
would have
good.
said allow
I don't
the
think, like I
individuals to
said,
still have a choice.
I don't think I'm going to like his politics. I don't think I'm going to like where he comes from, but I like the way he approaches talking to people.
That's okay with 1,000 instead of a few million. Leave the
Jiminy,
person have the
cheers.
choice.
Billy,
Not
cheers.
Force him to
Not
take
Lynn
it,
on
or
the
else you're
rumble
going to get out of the
sphere,
Marines,
cheers.
and you've been doing this for 14 years.
See, I
Not
told you it
force
was
him to take
lightweight.
or else you have to quit your job as a nurse.
There's a
Nice and
public
light.
health.
Force versus
There's a
Beautiful, yeah.
there's a public health contract
Cheers, guys.
that you have signed implicitly as a citizen of a country where in part we depend on each other for health, our wealth, our security, and the like. And that contract is, in the best scientific evidence available at the time, if you do not get vaccinated, you will put other people in this organization at risk, and that organization does not want to take that risk. So you
Debbie
do not have this
Labonte.
job anymore if you decline it.
Cheers.
So,
Cheers, Debbie.
with any public health decision, there has to be a consequence to you not participating in that social contract. Is it your job? In some cases, it was. But no, we're not going to have the army bust into your home and force a needle into your shoulder. That's not going to happen.
we pretty much did that.
Well, only put your job at risk, yes.
Yeah,
Bitcoin's up 22.7. We just got an alert.
Americans took to COVID. That's force. That's not a choice. That's a a lot of
we keep
force
it real
and-
here on
and
the show all
coercing
day.
and pushing going on. But let me,
That's the you can't go to the school unless you're
I
vaccinated
think that's
against
bullshit.
mumps.
I think that's bullshit. If you
That's a
ask me.
different country.
Yeah, but
Okay, would you want a country?
no, America is supposed to be the one that offers the most freedom. That's what America's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay, so watch.
So for example, if you use that argument, somebody may say, well, freedom of choice. I want to choose what I want to do with the body. You're right.
What
you
body?
get to
What body?
if you want to get an abortion, it's your
Oh,
choice.
your own body. Your own body.
If you want to get an abortion, get an abortion. If I want to get the vaccine, I get to choose. So you can't force. If I can't force you to get an abortion, you shouldn't be able to force me to
because
get
it's
the.
not about you. It's about people you interact with, and that's the social contract of public
we
health.
don't even know if the vaccine worked or not at the time.
Yes, that's what the trials are, dude. That's why these trials.
Have
What, are you missing data out
But
there?
let me ask you
Bullying.
a question: are
Matt
we saying
Postma.
You're
only
right.
one
This is-
type
he's-
of
Good morning,
scientists
May.
are right?
No,
He's treating him like he's talking to a child, Billy. I can't believe because it's Neil deGrasse Tyson, it's like you give him some kind of freaking license to act like a child, and you don't realize, that he's so hyperbolic and bombastic and silly.
Matt Postma. Fuck that Patrick David dude.
Right, all right.
Oh, really? You don't like Tell me why, Matt. Tell me what's up with Patrick David. I haven't heard his politics yet. All I hear him is pushing back against the left, which is okay, and the left needs it from somebody who's not Tim Pool, you know, or Ben Shapiro. It's nice to have somebody on the right wing that's not an asshole.
Ben Harson. Morning.
Hey, Ben, what's up? Matt, tell me what's up with Patrick David, because I told everybody in the audience, I'm like, I'm sure once I hear his politics, I'm not going to like him anymore. That's what I told everybody. Because he's a Trump supporter right off the bat. He probably hates women.
We're saying that the system in place.
The 16,000 that signed it.
No. The system in place to test vaccines.
Yeah.
There's an
All right.
entire system
All right.
that's in place.
Matt
that
Postma.
with review boards and all
I'm
of
not a
that.
fan of
That's
right-wing
in place. Now you can
philosophy.
say
Oh, bro, Matt, I'm with you. I'm not a fan of right-wing philosophy. Let me ask you another question, though.
Matt Postma. He's anti-socialist.
Are you a fan? Okay, he's anti-socialist. Okay. Are you a fan of left-wing philosophy? The way it exists today in America? Which is silencing the right?